punks are running wild in the street, and there's nobody anywhere who seems to know what to do, and there's no end to it.
There was that ant that stood up to me.
Hello everyone, it's August 25th, 2020. This is Kevin Ann at Eagle Strong Voice, speaking to you from within the Republic of Canada, formerly the Dominion of Canada, now under common law jurisdiction. Well, throughout the world, the powers that are imposing this corporate police state are attempting to keep everyone in a state of despair.
I don't have to tell you things are bad. Everybody knows things are bad. It's a depression.
With each new police state regulation. But today on the west coast of Canada, a shot was heard round the world.
Yeah, but we can forget about him.
Yeah, it was just one ant. One ant.
Yeah, you're right. It's just one ant.
And it came from the citizens of Parksville, Qualicum, who for the last several months have organized themselves, along with many other Canadians, in local common law assemblies.
First, you've got to get mad. You've got to say, I'm a human being. God damn it. My life has value.
The Oceanside Common Law Assembly.
Yeah, boss, they're puny.
Puny?
Last night, at a special meeting, they brought in a local bylaw, which is now binding on all the citizens, which actually bans COVID restrictions and other measures. Let me read the news release they're sending out today.
Say, let's pretend this grain is a puny little ant. Did that hurt?
Nope.
COVID restrictions and mandatory vaccinations are outlawed and nullified by Common Law Assembly. Citizens are encouraged to resist police state measures, as officials are threatened with fines and imprisonment. And this is from Parksville, British Columbia, on central Vancouver Island. In a historic act of direct democracy last night, the Oceanside Common Law Assembly passed a public safety bylaw that prohibits COVID restrictions and mandatory distancing, masking, quarantines, and vaccinations anywhere in the communities of Parksville and Qualicum Beach on Canada's west coast.
Well, how about this one?
Are you kidding?
As of today, anyone who tries to impose COVID regulations on the people of these communities can face fines and imprisonments by the Common Law Assembly and its Common Law Court, which was convened this last month. Citing international law, the Assembly bylaw states that these COVID regulations, quote, are unlawful, unwarranted, and medically unsound measures that threaten and assault the fundamental liberties, health, and security of the people of our community.
So, I want you to get up now. I want all of you to get up out of your chairs. I want you to get up right now and go to the window, open it, and stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore!
Therefore, it is ordered that no one is obligated to consent to or comply with any of these regulations, and anyone is free to actively resist and disobey such regulations and measures by any means necessary without fear of legal consequence, unquote. What that means is that civil disobedience has now been lawfully authorized by the Common Law Assembly, and that applies to anybody within their communities.
How about this?
The bylaw concludes by accusing anyone who tries to impose COVID regulations on the community as being part of a criminal conspiracy.
I want you to get up right now. Get up, go to your windows, open them, and stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore. Things have got to change.
How many stations does this go out?
You've got to get mad.
67.
You've got to say,
I know it goes to Louisville and Atlanta.
I'm not going to take this anymore. Then we'll figure out what to do about the depression and the inflation and the oil crisis. But first, get up out of your chairs, open the window, stick your head out and yell, and say, I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore.
And it threatens them with, quote, penalties and imprisonment upon conviction by the Common Law Court of Parksville. All police authorities are expected and compelled by law to enforce this bylaw or be charged with obstructing justice and democratic process. Well, in the words of one of the authors of the bylaw, quote, we made history tonight by putting power back in the hands of the people. This is our answer to the police state and the COVID scam. We call on people everywhere to take the same step through their own common law assemblies and courts. Since 2015, more than 40 common law assemblies have formed across Canada, many of them under the jurisdiction of the Republic of Canada. The assemblies have become the frontline defense of Canadians who are resisting the corporate police state. Now, you can get more information by writing to Republic of Canada, that's Kanata, republicofcanada@gmail.com, or see their website, republicofcanada.ca. It's now up to all of us to take heart from this example and realize that we can take back power and turn the tables on these forces of repression and corporate fascism that are attempting to take our children from us, quarantine them in schools 2 weeks from now, literally imprison them, kidnap them, and keep them hostage until people agree to vaccinations. We're saying no in a big way, and we're saying anyone who tries that is now a criminal under the law, and they can be subject to arrest. It doesn't matter how high they are. It doesn't matter if they're premiers, prime ministers, popes, anybody in authority. They are subject to arrest under common law. It is now up to we, the people, to enforce that.
You let one ant stand up to us, then they all might stand up.
Those puny little ants outnumber us 100 to 1. And if they ever figure that out, there goes our way of life.
It's not about food. It's about keeping those ants in line. That's why we're going back.
Does anybody else want to stay?
Again, write to us to become part of this great historic movement, republicofcanada@gmail.com and murderbydecree.com. Stay tuned for more information. I thank you.